Good morning, everyone. This is B from Kongzarus, and welcome to our Sunday Funday show with B and Mrs. Kongzarus, who will soon be here next to me. And decided to stream from my room/office today because I had some boo-boo ass internet the other day on Put Your Quarters in the Glass. And while it was a funny running joke, I felt slightly embarrassed that you could not hear exactly what I was saying when I was trying to throw down. And it was one of the angriest times I've ever gotten on a stream. So I felt like I was taken like a joke. So I was like, all right, let me just fix this and go into my normal setup where I have some decent internet, some bandwidth. Damn, that Spectrum gigabyte internet. But we will be here talking about, the biggest question of them all. What do you have to sell to make room for the new shit that you want to get in this hobby? Because as the years go by for all of us in the home arcade space, I think space is definitely the number one enemy of anybody's home arcade collection. It just happens to be that we can't make do unless we find space. So that was the title of today's thumbnail. If you saw, I took pictures of every single home arcade piece in my collection, the big things, not the small things. I have some countercades I didn't mention, but we're gonna have a fun show today, talking a little bit about one by one what you might sell. So I might be asking for some advice for some folks in the chat to see what you might get rid of. And I think we're going to have some fun because we always have some fun guests on the show. Papa Brad's Gaming. We have Hollywood Polo. We have Billy Wright. We have SJ Miola. Hello, hello. And Philly Chica's here. Susu impressed that you modded a baby cade because, of course, I did. I do have a baby cade, and that is on the list of one of those things. Should I keep or should I not? Laird's here. Kelso's Arcade is here. I love Kelso's Arcade. Josh Lawson's been here. Woke up early, put some rigs, a pork butt on the pit, and ready to watch Kongzarus. That sounds like a fantastic freaking Saturday for sure. Harold Miller's here. Brian Schmidt's here. William Wright's here. I always get William Wright and Billy Wright mixed up, but no, they're not the same person. William Wright and Billy Wright are two different individuals that are both entirely awesome. Art Davis is here. The Skinny Biker is here. Alfred Berger, Crumb, Dragon Gamer's here. Aaron's here. Says he sold his one-ups and kept his Legends machines. Ooh, that's an interesting proposition. I don't know if I would ever go that route, but depends on what you're going for. Are you limited in space? Do you want that multi-cade that can do it all? Or do you just want to have that home arcade feel? Curtis Hartcade is here. Cool Fresh Gaming says he finally got the Zen tables working. Thanks for your help. I know. So the Zen tables, the pinball, that's another one that's on the list. Potentially that should go. Cranky Pants. I love some of these names just looking at chat saying I'd keep the pinballs and sell anything arcade related since those could be played on a PC plus monitor and or TV. You're not wrong, my friend. I think emulation has been around for many, many years. And yeah, you really could emulate many of these things on a TV if you wanted to. So we have some other things saying you're going to keep Tron, Star Wars, and the V pins. Oh, okay, so people are starting to say what I should be keeping. You're in the same position. You need to make space. You'll definitely take that Bobby Vu modded Star Trek Legends pinball off my hands. Oh, so people are going to start making offers for stuff. Well, Dubs is here. Appreciation. Sell, sell, sell. Oh, look at those little fancy charts there, too. And Mrs. Kongzarus is finally here. How are you?
I'm almost here. I need to
You're almost here.
The kittens.
Oh, she's going to release the kittens. I always say release the krakens as a joke to my kids, and they get really mad. Peter McNabb is here. Hello, Brandon Baker. Good morning. Good morning. Sell me your stuff. For like Al saying sell me your stuff. I legit, when I saw your thing really quickly, I thought it said sell me your wife. And I laughed internally. I was like, what? I don't think I would ever do that. But I thought, Al, you were asking to buy Mrs. Kongzarus. You've got 5 arcade one-ups and a pinball. The room is full, but you'd like to get rid of your Gen 1 Pac-Man for something better. If there was one thing you could sell, I mean, there's many Pac-Mans to sell for sure. You need the centipede, even though you have Tempest. Good. Controls. Keep the cabinets with the unique controls. Good morning. All right, we can start the show now. Exactly. Well, the show doesn't start until Mrs. Kongzarus gets here. But if you've been watching our show for the last maybe 2 to 3 months or so, we've had some regular guests on the show, and it's been an absolute blast hanging out with this fantastic couple as well. You find some friends that you like to connect with, and let me readjust so we can get you into the shot here as well. And yeah, it's been fun hanging out with them on Sunday morning. So we're probably going to continue this trend of, couples therapy, because we usually do this on Sundays where we kind of talk about our snash with each other. But please, everybody, welcome to the show, Rev and Nu sensation 51.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's going on?
Yeah, hello. It's good to see you both. This has sort of turned into sometimes a couples therapy session as we talk about really random stuff these Sunday mornings. Yes, home arcade related for the most part, but I don't know how you two been.
Dude, I'm still recovering from Friday. That was such a long one. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
And I love your headphones because I see new on the side of it.
That's right. These are custom. So, yeah, they're $150 each. So,
yeah.
message me and I'll send you a pair.
Beautiful. Do they sound like, does it come with special new messages in each ear? Like, do your chores and
with a special button, it feels like she's licking my ears.
Nu, how are you doing this morning?
Great. I've been doing laundry and dishes, and I'm ready to go. Ready to roll. Tulsa says, don't sell, move the house. They moved out of California, bought a bigger house in Arizona, but now you filled that too. So,
bro, I have at least 1,300 square foot basement that could turn into a crazy arcade if you just can handle 6 months of -20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's possible too, for sure. So just letting you know, Rev, you have like a slight little echo when you're speaking. Nu, if you have headphones for your side too, that would help. If both of you have headphones. He's gonna come over.
There we go.
All right.
I'll slide over. I'll be her B. I'll be her bottom.
That's cute. Look, you both have matching. I don't know if you noticed, but we have some matching Secret Lab chairs too going on. I don't know if that's something that.
Let's go ahead and talk about that, Kong. Let's talk about that.
He made a joke right before we got on about this.
Let's be real. Go ahead, be real. Be honest about it. Tell him the truth.
He makes fun of me because I got the cheap version of the chair, so I do not have a Secret Labs. Chair.
Move your head. Gaming. Look at that. Janky.
It's fine for me.
Wish.com. North Korea garbage. It's
but does it actually
unbelievable.
work?
It's a chair.
Yeah, it's a chair.
It's a backing and a seat. Did you guys just get it? Is it new? Did you just get it?
Yeah.
Or have you had it?
No, about a month ago when I moved everything down here.
Okay.
But when I saw his chair and it was like magnetic and everything, and I sat down, I was like, okay, I see why it costs this much.
Yes, I got this about 2 years ago now for Father's Day, and for folks that know, Secret Lab is like one of the most sought after, at least in the streaming space, right? If you see the brand, you recognize it, and it's funny that you have the Joker one because you see which version I have, right?
Yeah,
the Batman.
Bro, I gotta say, man, like for a fat guy, listen, if you're a fat dude who likes to sit down, this is prime time, man. Like even if you think you're gonna break it, oh no, I popped them off. But I'm so OCD, I just play with them and then I just put them back on. These are like, it's amazing.
Yeah, you can do. I wanted to get something that was like sneakily looks like an office chair too. So when they came out with the Black Knight version, I was like, sweet, I can get away with just having this. But in the background, if I needed to flaunt, I could be like, I am the Batman. But funny thing is, before she was working remotely from the kitchen downstairs where we used to do our streams, and that was her office chair for like a good year. And for Mother's Day this past year, I was like, I'm going to buy you a Secret Lab chair. And she's like, don't buy me a chair. I'm like, I'm going to buy you a Secret Lab chair. She's like, don't buy me a chair.
I kept thinking I was going to go back to the office. Ha surprise.
And then I bought her this, she loves pink. And when it came out with the Diva version, I was like, I'm going to buy her this chair and see how she likes it. And you had some fun with the chair, haven't you?
Yeah, now when I take work calls and people are like, oh my God, you have a Secret Lab chair. And you're like, I do have a Secret Lab. Okay, here's my Secret Lab chair.
Come on, you like it. It's been a good conversation starter now.
Yeah. I mean, I've had so many people say, is that a Diva? And you're like, what's a Diva? I have to look this up.
He gets to flex at work. Like, oh yeah, come on now.
There's some prestige owning a Secret Lab chair. So I was one of those things where I even filmed a review at the time. I think when I first started YouTube, this was maybe 2 months into my YouTube channel. I was like, I'm gonna film everything, anything that's gamer related, and I never did because I used to have this old office janky chair, or office chair from college. It was one of those It was like a fake leather thing that had like a massage feature built into it that you think sounds cool, but is like really uncomfortable once
like
all the padding goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And so I did a like swap video of like I had this and I turned it around and it turned into the office chair. Maybe I'll go back to it, but we'll see.
You won't. No, you won't. Be real. You got that chair right there. I almost got that one too, right? The theme, the embroidery and like the branding is beautiful, but like just the comfort level is really nice. A magnetic pillow.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Nice. It definitely is nice for sure. I like it.
Are pillows magnetic? I thought it was just like that memory foam stuff. And mine comes with a little lumbar support too.
I know. Yeah. Extra. I was mad that hers came with this and mine didn't.
It's
okay. But Nu has some nice little glowing blue.
If like black lights on, does it glow?
It looks good. It looks beautiful.
No, but it kind of looks like it does. So yeah.
In the witch.com article, it looked like it did too.
Brian says, Schmidt says, Secret Labs is the Pro Series of chairs. Flex for the gram, for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Well, anyways, so have you ever run into this issue for what we're talking about? You said you had a large basement, so I don't know if space is your issue. Is it something else that's really like holding you back from growing? Like, what are your thoughts about?
Retirement. Retirement, right? So like legitimately, if I go down that rabbit hole, it's just truly it's a lost cause at that point. And it'll be sad because it'll just be a bunch of fighting games with like a few beat 'em ups. Like that's it, right? So I just it's all about self-control, man. You can't lack discipline. It's all about discipline.
It is about discipline. Yeah, and you have good discipline, but you also have she's trying to adjust her chair. She's like, where's the thing to raise my hand? And she's like bumping into everything. Did you smash your hand?
I smashed my hands, but luckily because the Secret Lab armrests are foamy, I didn't smash it too bad.
But you talked about this on your channel recently about you've grown, and anybody who's gotten one Arcade1up seems to like eventually dives into buying multiple ones, but you've really carved out a niche for yourself, really targeting online stuff, fighting game genres and things. So you have it's like having a collection where you like only collect one character.
Look what Philly Chick says.
What does Philly Chick say?
It was in response to Peter, but it was that she plans to keep Tempest because of its form factor. I don't even care that Centipede has all the same games plus Super Breakout and Lunar Lander because it has a unique form. She's on the right team. She's focused, laser focused in what she wants and not just collecting to collecting.
Discipline right there, right? Like that's
yeah. And hello, Philly Chick.
I don't know if discipline is in my blood for collecting. Have you seen the crap that's behind me?
Bro, you're an addict.
Oh, it's so terrifying. Should I turn on the lights too?
This is just for a second. This is my discipline collecting. Yeah. And that Transformers wall, by the way, is not like your average Transformers wall where I collect everything. Those are all Optimus Primes on the top two shelves there. So like for me, I'm like, I'm focused on collecting only Optimus Primes, but then I'll collect every single one, right? So it's like one character, but then it can go crazy with that. So
Dude,
I don't know.
I walked into that room.
In my blood.
I walked into that room and it was like 3 feet. I walked in and froze. I was like, nope. I am not going any further into this room.
In a China shop.
I am way too fat to be moving in this tiny room. I'm gonna leave. Like I was like, I'm gonna knock some stuff over, and then once it goes, it's just gonna be like a Stonehenge cartoon. That's it.
I know. I feel like I need to help him clean because like there's a bunch of spilled stuff down here.
Yeah, I mod in here. This is like also my work office for stuff.
I'm gonna help you sort these things because it's all over the floor.
I know. I thought she might. So those are my ferro crimping tubes that I use when I mod my Star Wars. I know. I had a spill. I had like a spill of all my little things. I feel like I'm gonna vault it. I know. Sorry, all these things all over the place.
Legit, you have one of the best collections I've ever seen. Insane personal collections, insane. You are legit, bro.
Well, thank you. But then the rule at the time when I was collecting, because it was toys for a long time and not arcades, was like everything you can have whatever you want, but it has to stay in this room.
Yeah.
And
this was like when we lived in our tiny LA apartment. We got a 2-bedroom apartment.
There's a thing.
Oh, there's a sorting thingy.
There is a sorting thingy. So
and yeah, the rule is stay in the room. Stay in the room. He got his first Arcade1up. It did not stay in the room.
What was your first?
My very first one was the Gen 1 Street Fighter 2.
That's why he doesn't want to sell it.
It's nostalgic. It's my first one, but it's a piece of crap. Like I opened it out of the box and the joystick didn't work. I knew nothing about changing arcade sticks and buttons or anything, but I couldn't block. I was like, oh, the left is broken. Like, you know, I'm gonna have to learn how to like fix this and mod it. So at the time, I didn't even have a riser for it. Like, just bought it straight from Amazon, $180. I was like, $180 for an arcade is great. And the plan was only mod this one with, you know, whatever you could do. ETA Prime's video was like very big at the back in the day. If you've never watched it, it was the very first video that showed you how to mod with a Raspberry Pi and a Street Fighter 2. Many modders have watched that video, and I had the Street Fighter 2 that could mod everything. So that was the plan. Then came along
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle,
TMNT, and Star Wars. And when I saw those on sale, I saw them at retail, and then they dropped like $100 each during Christmas time. And I looked around my toy room and was like, what can I sell to justify the purchase of these arcades? So back then, it wasn't selling the arcades to make space for our other arcades. I was like, before she gets mad at me for spending almost $1,000 on Star Wars and TMNT, I'm like, but look, honey, I didn't spend any of our money or my money. I sold 4 toys.
Which is terrifying when you think about it. I'm just going to sell 4 toys. One, like, who wants to sell toys? And then 2, you sold only 4 toys. I'd have to sell like 8 purses.
Yeah. I collect expensive toys. My Macross toys are like $200-300 each, and I was selling some like rare items at the time. And so
listen to him. You listen to what he's saying.
He's crazy. Did you see the room?
Yeah.
Dude, I am a good husband. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they're like almost $100 to $200 each. Yeah, the Macross collection is pretty insane.
That's why I like Secret Lab too. What? How low can I go? Hold on. I'm on the pinball. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That looks good.
All right. That was too much for your stream on a Sunday morning.
Oh, I love it. Travis, thanks for being here. You're going to set up the grill. Red says that, hey, B, you have a collection of figures, statues, vintage video games on top of your arcade.
Yep.
You have a display case for Optimus Primes as well. Love the Macross collection. Respect. Thanks, man. I actually, for one of my arcades, I'll show you a picture of it, was thinking about, I had to change one of them into a display for my Teenage Ninja Turtles. So if you ever see my Turtles cab, it has my action figures inside of it because I was like, I don't have space to display my stuff. So I'm gonna pull that up. Can you go through chat for a minute? I need to add in some pictures.
Yeah, I'm tired of trying to sort because my
put them right here. Put them out here. She's spread it. She's literally look. Show them what you're doing.
She's trying to resort them into little things.
I spilled this entire thing on my floor like yesterday, and now she's just obsessed with like resorting them back into.
What are you working on, the baby cade?
No, this what was I doing? Oh, I'm modding. You might appreciate this. Where is it?
Not me.
No.
Yeah, we can see that.
I appreciate this. Can we get one of these?
Hey,
I'm modding a PS4 fight stick, a Mad Catz fight stick, into a with the Brooks Universal. So
nice.
That way I can use it on my PC and anything else. So for those that don't know what that is, it's one of those, Sanwa fighting sticks that you worked with the PS3, but only works with the PS3 and nothing else. So you have to mod the guts using a universal controller. So I wanted to use those crimping tubes.
So is this Red Kaneda?
Red. Yes, this is Red. Okay.
He has a collection of figures. Oh, I wasn't done reading.
Well, I already read that. Oh, but we have a $20 super chat from P-Dubs that says, B, Joystick Fund, congrats on 5K subs. And Rev, congrats on 600 plus subs. Can we talk about that for a second? Anybody who's watching this?
Can we not? Dude, I'm not good at this, man. I don't like talking
about how Rev has been blowing up the last couple of days. And
so many people enjoying that super long stream.
That is like so proud. I'm getting a little teary-eyed just like supporting you and being like, man, that growth. My props to Justin Console Hits for having me on the show and making this simple ask. So you know how like both of us are like don't like asking for ourselves, but when other people do it for you, it's genuine. Nice. We want to see you succeed, sir. So congratulations, 600 subs is freaking fantastic. Dubs, thank you for the $20 super chat. I super appreciate that. Let's give you. What do you want to give Dubs? Oh, I know. Since Dubs is here.
Well, this side looks more real.
Oh, I know, but they're saying that it's mostly like just this area. But now I have two different
colors. I'm not gonna brownie over your face. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like you just ate some like dog poo and you got it all over your face.
Just like, Oh,
bro, you look like UAG's broke ass stunt double.
I look like a poor man's UAG, which doesn't help that much when he puts on his fake.
Oh my God, what is wrong with us? We're grown boys who can't grow beards.
But all right, so to go back, man, how are you feeling with the with just growing like over 150 subs in the last like 3 days?
It's surreal, dude. Like like legitimately, honestly, I figured based on like the growth that I saw on a previous channel that I brought, it was like 300 give or take, right? So I was like, okay, there's like 300 people watching me. But like just some of the innovations that I've done, working with a lot of the YouTube streamers for entertainment, and as well as keeping it still in the fight game community and doing some really good events, that's helped. But then, like, I think the root of all of the things that I do is I don't want to have anybody have an out-of-pocket cost. So like I've gone out of my way to try to grab some sponsors, and there's been people who have been, Star Solutions, Arcade1up themselves, as well as now 99 Lives Arcade is hopping on. Travis MCP is going to be a sponsor of the Marvel versus Capcom tournament.
Yeah, really? That's awesome.
Dude, it's getting ridiculous, man. Like the support is like, I now see why, you grow to a point where you're like, I need to actually, I need to get more people involved to be able to grow past a certain point. And so it's wild, dude. It's been surreal. And this next Marvel tournament's going to be huge, bro. We're talking thousands of dollars in prize support.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be wild, man. It's been
like
a
Sunday tournament or like a Waffle House? Because like
it's gonna be a Sunday tournament. It'll be an all-day Sunday tournament. And I think the thing for me is, and I was talking to Zohar about this earlier actually, and he's like, dude, your views and this and that. And I said, I don't really look at the views and the rewatch. Like, who wants to rewatch a 5.5 hour madness stream like we did there, right? Like that was insanity. And so like to rewatch that is not, but the live audience to have over 200 people at prime time and then still 100 people at 3 a.m. on the East Coast was insane. Like that's the stuff that humbles me. That's the stuff that drives me. And that's the things that really make me want to continue to go. That live audience it's real.
We had a handful of people in the chat talking about how they're essential workers and they watch him stay up and that he's making them laugh and keeping things light. To me, that was like, that's it right there, right?
Yeah. I never even thought about that kind of stuff.
If whatever stupid stuff, I'll keep it PG, we do makes people happy and laugh, that's it right there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's pretty rad. I mean, like being up so late to having the chat still like fly by so fast because we had a hard time trying to keep up with the chat. We're like, oh my goodness.
I couldn't. It was insane.
It's
I don't know, man. It's
obviously having so many guests too, because now you've gotten really good at managing guests. And then I love Nu. I knew Nu's in the background trying to like throw up chats and trying to keep the audience engaged. And when you have guests like you, we're having a great conversation. And I see the chat. Sometimes I feel bad that we can't get to all the chat questions and things, but you've built that community for it. So thank you all in the chat that's been asking questions. I'll try to get to them as well during this. This was meant to be a great chillin' chat. So some folks were asking, Steps is here. Do I have any posters or just toys? I tried posters. I have like that wall scroll that's hanging behind there, but like it just takes up too much space for posters. So I don't do that. Oh, so Philly Chick was collecting swords. It's decorative crap. It is a lot of decorative crap, actually. And that's the other thing. So like I have a closet full of boxes that I keep because I want to potentially store them in the future. So, but I intentionally buy things to display. So now it's not one of those. I'm not one of those box collectors.
Wait. Let's go back to the fact that you have a closet full of boxes. The attic is full of boxes. There's boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes inside of boxes.
Yes. And Les, congrats on this one up for being bitter and not having no subs. Oh, but Endless has been so fun on so many streams though. So
dude,
that's another guy everybody needs to support pretty soon too. He's doing some great content if you guys want to laugh. And
he has such creativity that like he leverages it really, really well, and he knows how to play it well, dude. How do you herd cats on that stream, bro? There's like 10 people plus the stream.
Ryu and Spider-Man, he's 5 guests in one.
It's so good, man. It's so good.
He just sounds like the Mr. Pooh character from South Park all the time.
Okay.
All right. You pay attention to what your kids and guests play, and you try to keep those around. They're part of what you like to sell and what you keep. Tim, you make a great point. I need to have more guests over to play, or at least see what my kids would play.
Okay,
which is nothing though. So do any of your how about your kids? Do any of your kids ever play the arcades or games with you guys?
No, we've had them try, and I think with the iArcade, I'm going to have my girl try those because there are a lot of games that are real simple for her to, take to.
Yeah.
But not a real interest in the arcades. It's all about PC gaming for the kids, right? Is that what you're finding too?
That makes
well, ours
they're still
not
a little
so much.
younger right now. So
yeah, he's into consoles for
there.
sure. Yeah, he just got his first gaming laptop, so we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. So what is it that she plays all the time?
What?
Roblox. That's
Oh gosh, yeah.
Roblox
I don't get
is
it,
a thing.
You know what she plays?
Minecraft.
She plays psychological warfare on her father's heart. That's what she does.
I can't wait to. I'm not looking forward to that. Like those years. But we have a 5 and a 10 that are still kind of very much starting their gaming. We have a $10 super chat from Console Fanboy. I don't know how he recovered, but we all knew he was going to change his mind. I saw him playing Street Fighter the next day. He was like, "I'm never going to play this game again. I'm putting it for sale." And then he had 5 offers, and then he's like, "I'm not selling it, bro." Like,
Dude, I give the guy respect, man. Here's the thing. Like, I think for him doing this was it was a personal barrier that he overcame, right? To put himself out there like that.
Yeah.
I think he understands, like, embrace the fake villain of it and have fun with it. And he just killed it, man. I'm so proud of the entertainment he brought to the stream, dude. He really did great.
He did great. And he needs that polarizingness helped definitely drive a lot of that viewership. So I mean, Console Fanboy has his place in the community. And he says, "I would like to say something. Endless 1UP is one of the most talented, funniest YouTubers alive and deserves way more subs than he has. He's so entertaining, damn it. Everyone please sub and watch his hilarity." And look, so he's giving a $10 super chat to promote our guy that we were just talking about. So I mean, Endless 1UP. Please check him out if you like he does a lot of shorts. He does a lot of content. Endless 1UP, if I do have like one thing that might help you grow your channel is maybe a little bit more produced content of like, some of your takes. I saw your Tron review and things, but I mean, it's terrible. But he does a lot of like live streaming of his gameplay, which is part of his like charm, is like just his off the cuffness that really gets there. But it's hard for the general folks to like watch all the live stuff. So I mean, it's like if you're looking for growth, those are ways to grow, right? Like doing more produced content that helps broaden your current base. But those that know you and watch it, like if I'm just bored for a little while and I want to just like listen in just to kind of have that in the background, it's a great watch to watch Endless 1UP's channel for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. Plus I play the games he plays, so I dig it.
All right, thanks so much for the $10 super chat. I know that you really love Mrs. Kongzarus whenever she dresses up like this.
Oh, Mr. Kongzarus, thanks for saving me.
Daphne review, it never happened, unfortunately. But that was supposed to be a teaser for like a future Daphne video that we did. It never happened. But.
Mrs. Crew, have you played that game?
No, not that game. I know. I watched me play. I watched
like Dragon's Lair.
Yeah, I watched Kongzarus.
I made her play it. I said, this is the best version of this game.
This is not enjoyable. I'm trying to watch what's going on down here, not even watching what's happening in the game.
So, like, do you have little arrows turned on when you're supposed to go do whatever you're supposed to do? Or are you playing without the arrows?
You just have to hit it at the right time.
Yeah, that's the part that drives me crazy. And the fact that it's like a cartoon going on. So I'm like, am I watching the cartoon?
Yeah.
Am I like...
Yeah.
It's a very
I know I'm going to get hate for this. I know I will get hate. But I'm sorry.
No. I just made her play it for like 10 minutes. I was like, you have to play. This is innovative.
He was laughing.
Really? To try it? All right. That's funny. That is really funny.
How far can you get? Can you beat it?
Me for Dragon's Lair, I was the #1 player in Dragon's Lair on the iArcade for a minute. So it was one of the first.
You beat it?
Yeah.
Versus you versus
Prentice.
Yeah.
Prentice Howard. Like, so there was this guy named Prentice. I had a mini before there was like a Waffle House, right? There was high score, like it was one of the few games that did high global leaderboards. And I saw Prentice. He called himself the Dragon Slayer. And so I made him my target to beat.
Really?
Right? When Dragon's Lair came out. And like I have a short video of me playing Dragon's Lair live on my channel and getting all through the entire game live on my first try. And
are you serious, dude?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like during my live stream, I did it live and did it and then went through it. So I use the arrows though. I'm an arrow knight. I don't memorize
you
everything, but I just have good reflexes to like watch everything. And so I got through the end, and during the live stream, I got to like second place or third place, and then I beat him and topped him because there's secrets to get to the top. So it's a fun game. It gets addictive when you try to like watch it and see if you can do it. But you're like, nope.
But I love how you boys have to find some kind of competition. Like whose ass do I need to kick?
Number one of Dragon's there.
Do you think there's a serious, like, is there a community of high score chasers, or is it like 20 people?
No, look at it. There's totally a bunch of people that are in it for the high scores for sure.
Or just because it looks nice.
Dragon's Lair is a terrible game. You bought the arcades kind of just for show, but few people actually like playing it. It's not true. I love playing it until I beat it, and then I've never touched it again. So you played until it's one of those games. Once you beat it, it's like I don't need to beat it anymore. It was just one of those games, and I hated playing it in the arcade because in the arcade I had no idea what the hell to do. Right. And it was a quarter suck. I was like. Right. I just wasted a quarter. I didn't know exactly when I needed to do anything. So that's what got me curious about playing it all the way through, is because I'd never seen the stages, and so allowed me to play it.
Yeah, some people like it, but yeah,
very,
I can see.
Very, very, very polarizing. I see in the chat about DL being an amazing game or not.
I knew,
but yeah.
I'm wondering, like, I know there is. What's the shout out to there's a spot that does online leagues.
Leagues Online.
There we go.
They've been starting up something.
Yeah. Leagues Online is going to be doing some stuff online. I got to pay attention to that. That's cool, dude. I like the idea of I didn't realize that the high score chasers were I didn't realize it was such a bigger community. That's interesting.
Yeah. So I just saw they went did one of their first episodes the other day. So Leagues Online, they had RGT85 on that show.
Are they Facebook only?
No, they have they started up a new YouTube channel specifically for Leagues Online. It's a very low sub count right now, but they got one of the biggest guys in the retro like community. RGT85 has like almost 400,000 subscribers, and he was on their live stream. So Gunther and King Creole, him and one other person that I saw.
I know that name, King Creole. Yeah, I hear that name all the time.
Yeah, so they started it up, and they're doing stuff like every day of the week for happy hour, but they want to try to expand it, and so they're doing some good stuff. So I got to check them out a little bit more.
That's the Amazon's here. It's Happy Sunday. Amazon's here.
Oh, the other day, once you posted your high score of eggs, Console Fanboy, I was like, I'm gonna try this. So I played for 30 minutes trying to actually see if I can get onto the board, and like, I suck at the game with the freaking 8-way gate. Like it's one of those games you need a 4-way gate. Because like I'm like I turned and I didn't turn, so like controls, man. Bro, you sleeping on Sundays. All right, the Leagues team should team up. Yeah, I think they were reaching out to, by the way, so maybe there could be some collaborations happening, so that'd be fun to like see.
If they are, like, you got to realize I'm a monkey. Hit me up on something Discord. Hit me up on Discord because I know they're on Discord. So hit me up on Discord.
Yeah, please. There it is. All right. So Eggs is in officially. Good morning, Moat, to everybody. Galil. I'm sorry I missed a ton of different chats in the stream. I usually go back and try to watch and check out all the comments, and I'll reply back to stuff if people had other questions. But today's real topic that I actually wanted to talk about was I took a picture of every single cab in my collection, and I wanted to kind of get some off the cuff feedback from everybody on if this is a keep or sell.
I love how he doesn't ask me for feedback.
Are you doing
what you're gonna say for everything. What's that?
Are you doing live polls?
I could. Should I do live polls for each
you need to do a live poll and put yes.
Either that or I was gonna do like a tier ranking so I can rank them myself. But
this
then
is
I guess
Hunger Game style, bro.
What's that?
Yeah,
this is Hunger Game style.
Just do
it.
Throw
one up for tribute.
Not live poll, just make them rank it and then sell the bottom
That's
5.
Right. I love it, Mrs. Kongzara.
But how? Okay, how do I do this? So I have.
Oh, you can't do ranking. You can do Mentimeter ranking.
What's that?
Mentimeter.
Oh, but I'd have to set that up beforehand, and I did not prep enough time for the show. So either words, I guess we'll just give everybody.
Is this your passive saying we're not going to do it? No.
Okay, maybe we'll do this then, so I can have some sort of like judging, and I'll go back to the polls and I'll look at it later on. Your ranking of like must keep or sell. So let's do a ranking system from like 1 through 5. 5 is a must keep, 1 is like this is terrible sell, and then like a 3, 4, or 5 is like a 3 is like maybe it's like a on the fence, kind of your personal ranking of an individual cab. Does that work? You're gonna help keep track of this?
No, I'm gonna actually create the poll.
We almost had an
We don't
insane.
need to do this. Oh, you're gonna create the poll, Mitchell?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have people put into chat, and then we can just get some live.
That's a
feedback
lot
and
of
stuff.
reading.
It is a lot of reading. This is informal YouTube. You know, this is how we do
Okay.
it because we don't prep when we do stuff.
Back of the wagon,
That's
woman. He knows what he's
The
doing.
stern voice is coming out. You don't do that too often.
I like when she elbows and he goes, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Okay. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna start sharing my window of the very first thing that I took a picture of. So I just put pictures of every single cab in my collection. I just want to get some live feedback. Again, 5 is must keep. Do not. Should we do a 1 through 10 ranking to like widen it?
How many caps are you supposed to?
5, 12. I think 5 should be enough to differentiate.
5. All right.
I'll give you some ones out there. I promise.
You will? All right. Here's my first one then. All right, here it is. My Legends pinball machine modded with Star Trek, the Bobby Blue backboard, and everything else going on. Is this a must keep as a 5, or should I boo get rid of it? I'm asking for feedback, but I already know.
Chat, what do you think, man? Let me ask you this, bud.
5.
To keep it real. Is the real pinball on the list?
It is. Everything's on the list.
Wow.
Everything's on the list.
It's B's fire sale.
I have to make space, and these are big things that take space. Mike's giving it a 4. He can't get rid of that. Oh, I thought he gave it a 1, but he says he can't get rid of that 1. All right. See, there's lots of 4s and 5s. Got to keep this. Yeah. Brandon says you should sell it to me, so we got a lot of 5s. Okay, good. How about you? What do you think? Is this a must keep if you had this in your collection?
Yeah, because did you say that Bobby Vu did something to?
Yeah,
he did the art. He did the design on the back.
That right there to me, it's personal. So yeah, you gotta keep that.
Yeah, and this is my main V pin that I can play everything, and I love Star Trek. So yeah, this is a definite keep for me.
Yeah,
I did a lot of work to this on the Gunside Guts too. Somebody said it's a 10. All right, some 4s. We got some 3s. Gotta keep this. That's right. So that's my pin. So that's cool. That's probably one of the, like, if I dwindled down my collection to just a handful of things, even if I ever had just 2 pinball machines, it would be the real one and this one. So it's kind of what's there. All right, let's go to the next one that I have on here, which is what you guys saw, the real pinball machine. This is a Star Wars Stern Pro.
Take that off. That's not even a question.
That's not even a question.
That's not even a question. That thing is.
On.
Look at that.
It takes up a lot of space. Some people are like, I know people are getting into the pinballs, and I've not done much content on this. I kind of want to, because everybody's like, oh, I'm really getting into pinballs, but I never did a review on this.
Let me help you, my friend. I will take that for you. Hold him. Give him a good home. Raise him right. And when you're ready to have him back, you come get him. You don't sell that. I will house that bitch for free for you.
This, like, why are you even showing this as an option? I'm saying I took a picture of every single piece of home arcade thing that's in my house. So yeah, I probably will never ever sell this, but I just had to put it out there. Some things like, yes, you don't get rid of it. So you have a
don't you dare get rid of it, he said. That's right.
This is not a real Star Trek pinball. That's my virtual pinball. That's the one that can play everything, by the way. So yeah, a 1, bro. So let it go and sell it to me. Sell it for another pinball machine. So this pinball machine, when I got it, I still got it when it was a decent price because I bought it at auction, and I won the auction at $5,100, and after fees it was about $6,000, about $5,900, and that was last summer. And now new versions of this sell for like $7,000 or more, and so I already made my money investment in like 6 months of owning this, and was like, hey, the pinball praise has gotten crazy. But it's made me want another one more.
No.
But I probably won't. I don't have space for that one. But
we don't have space. And have you seen our electricity bill?
It's not that. The pinball doesn't draw electricity. Calm down.
15s.
The person who leaves his pinballs and all the arcades plugged in for hours on end.
Maybe. All right, let's keep on going. All right, so this one's an interesting one. So this is my Outrun. This is a racing rig. I'm looking at just the seats and that little janky racing rig with the Mario wheel and the 32-inch screen. I built this for like a Legends build, but also to put a Switch in. But it's become like this random space where I also do streams. So I don't know. This is like my janky budget racing build. On a scale of 1 through 5, I really need help with this because think about this. Next to it, I have an Outrun that pretty much does the same thing. And a Star Wars that also kind of does the same thing. So I do need some help selling.
Can I just add before everyone starts throwing in 5s in this one?
Yeah.
He told me when he brought back this gaming chair that it's not going to live here. I'm only going to use it for a little while.
It's a project.
Then he gets a milk crate and puts underneath and says, "Don't worry, it's only gonna live here until I've done this live stream." And then he gets a piece of wood and he starts adding more and more to it, telling me every single time, after this live stream is done, I'm gonna get rid of it. I promise you, I'm gonna get rid of it. Oh my goodness.
That's it. And it takes up space, a lot of space. Get rid of it.
Have you heard this story before, Nu? Is that why? Were you like
Daddy, I was gonna say one before even that came up. So
like here's the thing. Here's the thing for me. Okay. For me at least, I fit in that one. My big ass doesn't fit in the Arcade1ups.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah, but how many people at your house?
All of it, all the Kongs fit in it. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Like
a lot of ones. Some people are saying it's a 5, so keep the 1-up and sell this one. So there are some things like the 1-up one looks nicer, but it's not as comfortable as sitting in like a racing rig. This is a 32-inch screen.
What are you? Are you a collector? Are you trying to build a home arcade? Like, what is your purpose? I guess.
I don't know. I still don't know. Look how much space this takes up though. From a like I could fit 2 cabs in the space this one takes up.
Yeah,
but it's more comfortable. So like.
I would rather keep this one and get rid of the other 2.
All right. Well, we'll get to the other 2 in a second because some of them are going to be hard. But Billy Wright says, what about the Star Wars cockpit? That's not even there. Oops. Did he say too much? Oh, Billy Wright, my man, has been making a Star Wars cockpit that may or may not be on its way to Southern California.
Dude.
But it's not coming to my house. Don't worry, it's not coming here. I just said it's coming to Southern California. I don't know where it's going to be yet, but
you are not going to put it in my parents' garage.
Thank you, Billy Wright, for the super chat, and for that, you get this.
You know what?
Yeah, Billy.
Play that one again and just look at it's the wall that we're looking at now and look at the difference in arcade layout from when that video was shot to now, and you'll see how much stuff has changed.
That's true. Some people are saying this is cooler than the Outrun. Okay, so let's just put it in the chat. Then let's go to the next picture because the next picture is indeed my Outrun cab. So this was my custom Outrun that I did. I put a PC wheel in it. I have a chair in it. It's really kind of tinier to sit into, but it does a lot. It looks really cool for a sit down cab.
I give it a 2. I give it a 2.
Yeah,
it's cool.
Yeah,
it looks cool. But like for me, it's all just looks. My fat ass doesn't fit in that, bro.
I get into it and I can like play like, but it's hard for other people. It's hard for other guests to get into. If you think about like having an arcade where a guest can easily like slide into it and play, like she could barely sit into it. Like I asked Rev to sit into it and he was like, nope.
What he asked me was, hey, do you want to buy this because you break it? Go ahead, really...
You break, you buy. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
a lot of like, get rid of it.
The sits downs take up so much space. Yeah. So just make so Majin was saying make a high-end racing rig, get rid of the other 2. So
well, there is something to be said about the stand-up outrun cabs or whatever, right?
Eye candy. Yeah. Interesting. All right. So these are 2s. These are 1s. Oh, interesting. Wasn't your first stream on a community? Don't sell it, bro. It wasn't my first stream. It was actually one of my very first live streams. So you know how you talked about you getting 200 live stream viewers for the first time, like the other day? My Outrun unboxing video, the first time like we went live and did it, it's like 350 people sat there for 2 hours watching me unbox this. And it was like my kickoff into the community. So there is some nostalgia to me doing content on the Outrun video. In fact, my Outrun review is still my most watched video on my entire channel.
But I feel like that's just going to be the thing. You know, this was the very first time I licked aside the panel, so I'm going to keep it. This is the very first time.
If you watch the Hoarder shows, that's what they say. It has so much emotion attached to it.
People are saying keep this one, dump the other one, because you need space for Daytona down the road. And all these, mind you, by the way, are all modded with full PCs, so they can play every racing game known to man. Like there's no need to have like multiple ones.
But if you remember to click the left button, then pull the shift down, then
a lot of people are saying, I have been asking me about my Outrun mod too. So Console Fanboy says, Rev, if iArcade makes Windjammers 2 online, would you consider doing tourneys on your show? The game has fighting mechanics, super moves each character.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Windjammers 2 is amazing.
Windjammers 2 versus Windjammers 1. They don't have.
I mean, Windjammers 1 is good, right? But I mean, again, it's Windjammer. Like if Windjammers 2 is available, come on now, it's amazing. So,
all right. Well, thanks for the $10 super chat, Console Fanboy. Just to reminisce and remind you of what happened on Friday night, OTG did this to you the other day.
All right. You spent how much on it?
$400. What? Why? What are you doing? Why would you do that? What the hell? You got Sentinel smashed, Console Fanboy by OTG. I'm sorry. It's just fun to say, but you'll bounce back. You'll bounce back. I'm sure you will. But thanks for the $10 super chat.
That's your Golden Girl Kong right there, right there. Like,
I have so many more top 10 moments. I need to snip the video of like her doing like breaking the Tron, doing all the other stuff. Like that hasn't even made it into my top 10 yet. So I can't wait for my next top 10 with Mrs. Conquerus.
Heck yeah.
Windjammers 2 is by Dot and Moo. Some good stuff there. All right, so I'm still on the fence, but I think I will be getting either rid of this one or the full racing sim. There's no need to have both of them because next to it, my Star Wars mod when I first did it also has all these games in it and plays everything. I probably got to go faster because I have a lot of these caps to go through. So here's one. It's not my next one.
Sorry. Okay.
Are we talking about this first?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So this is my very first, to your point, Street Fighter 2 mod that I did that has a 19-inch touchscreen, an LCD marquee, has a hyperspin drive that plays every game known to man. Made by my boy Kwok Lee. If you're watching, Q Lee was mad the other day I didn't give him an award about YouTube when he's never on YouTube. And it was like, B. Collin didn't give me an award. I'm like, you're not even on YouTube, bro. How are you expecting a YouTube award? But I love you, Kwok Lee. You're my bro. He did this hyperspin drive for me. But is this one that has to go? Or is it a keeper? A multi-cade that does everything?
Oh, there's a lot of mixed bags in the chat.
Got some ones, got some twos, got some threes. Yeah. I'm probably gonna sell at least three or four things to make space for things.
Andre F, are you asking, do you want anything? Because I think Big Reese already pulled claim to the Outrage one or Outrun one.
Oh, Big Reese's in Australia, so that's gonna be hard shit. So
it'll be there by 2023.
If you personalize them, you keep them. Yeah, these I heavily modded this. This is my first mod. So
dude, that's a trap.
A negative one.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap. All right, one unless you play it. So this is the thing. I never play it because I play games on everything else. That's the other thing. It's nice. Street Fighter, how much? It's a touchscreen mod too. So like,
dude, get rid of it, man. You got buyers right now.
Yeah, I know this.
You know, you said the same thing about this Star Wars pinball machine behind us.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is definitely on my sell list, unfortunately. So this is going to be up for market pretty soon. It has a pretty bad look. There's dragons there at the top, but it has every game known to man on a hyperspin drive. Big ass PC. It's going to go. But it was a good one. It was a fun project, but it's going to go for me. I missed a super chat though.
Yes, he did.
All right. So this is from Rob that says, thanks for keeping entertained while fighting COVID. Oh, thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. And anybody
feel better.
Yeah, who's battling some illness because of the latest variant, it's been spreading, right? So stay safe, everybody. Be healthy. I know a lot of folks in this community have gotten and battled it, but fortunately, it's just has been a short-term sickness. I haven't heard many people really getting seriously ill from it. So thank you, Rob. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Hopefully this makes you happy. Mrs. Kongzarest doing some butt hopping. Set, go. Tell me, have you? She's like going up the wall. Have you ever seen anybody do? Come on, that woman's talented, right? That's some entertainment.
I love Michael B's reaction. How he just it drops slowly and he looks at the camera for a split second.
Looking for some entertainment, I could always turn the camera on her. And
once he realizes what's happening, that's real.
Yeah, for sure. How much am I selling the Street Fighter mod? I don't know yet. I don't know how much I'm pricing all these things.
Red Canada, just tell us how much.
I'm taking bids and offers. So if I had to think about it, because if it was just the cab alone, a Street Fighter cab is boo-boo, but there's like a $600 PC inside in terms of parts alone, right? There's the LCD monitor. There's the 19-inch touchscreen monitor on there. Those are Suzo Hap buttons, and then a Sanwa stick on the left. That's some janky stuff I was testing on the right. There's custom artwork. I don't know. We'll see. It's probably going to be about, I might even just sell it for the cost of the PC, right? $600-700 might be worth it.
That's honest, man, because you'll get rid of it fast that way.
Yeah.
Like if you go too high and you go, hey, I want 1,000, people are gonna say, I don't know. You might find someone if if Mrs. Kongs R Us signs it or something.
Yeah.
But like, what if she breaks something and then signs it? It might be worth
the
more.
graphics card alone in there sells for like $400 or $500. Like,
yeah, that's a ridiculous.
Wow.
That's an anomaly because the commodities market.
Yeah, just the PC gut parts alone. If I just gutted the PC plus the hard drive and all the setup, so I don't know. We'll see. We will see what it is. What 600 to 700 is reasonable. So we'll see. Maybe I'll put it out there and maybe I'll get some offers back. We'll see where it goes. All right, the next one in here. Oh man, I can't believe we've been talking for almost an hour. We gotta go faster. All right, the next one is here's my Turtles cab. Remember, this is fully modded with the Pi. It became my display cab for my Turtles toys.
Look, it's gutted, so all of his toys are in there too.
Yeah, so I took off the front panel and was like, oh, there's all this space in here.
Right.
And I didn't I have all these loose Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles toys that were hanging on my wall. So then I just opened them up, threw it in there, and it became my Turtles display.
Are you planning on getting a different beat 'em up?
I have the Simpsons cab that I've not built yet downstairs, but this is modded. This was originally supposed to be like every beat 'em up known to man is on here as well, and was my beat 'em up cab.
I think that's a 4.
I'd give it a 4.
What?
I would. You want one beat 'em up cab, and this one is beautiful.
Yeah, and it's the Turtles. I mean,
I do love Turtles, and it's classic artwork. See, it's got April O'Neil before she was a porn star.
Yeah. Late to pickleball. Oh, thanks, RB Wings. Thanks for watching. You feels guilty for sleeping in when you missed the beginning. I've never played pickleball. Have you played pickleball? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's where it's like a thing in baseball, right? Where you're stuck between bases.
Yeah, that's pickle, but I didn't know there was a legit game.
It's becoming really popular now with the older folks.
Ah, okay.
You mean with us?
Yeah. All right, dude says.
She said the older folks, like we're in our 20s. It's getting really popular.
To people like my parents.
Yeah, TMNT is nice, but 4-player takes up space. We got some 4s. We got some 4s. That's right. My man Super King here is saying, "Are you ready? Are you ready?" That's right. For some more DX, there's some fun promos coming in pretty soon. You'll see some more.
More promos?
Oh yeah, man! Like Turbo Joe's coming up. I gotta make something for Kilo Daikin.
Dude, you guys are
I can't wait.
Freaking crazy.
I can't wait.
You guys are crazy. You guys are insane, dude.
Oh, look at Big Reese. He says $5 super chat. So he's pricing shipping for Outrun right now. See what you did, Mrs. Kongzera?
Nice.
All right, $5 Australian. Thank you so much. I'm actually gonna skip through my little thingies because I gotta get through the show. But thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that so much, Mrs. Kongzera. Putting ideas in people's heads. My God, to ship a full-size cab across the ocean would be insane. This one, it's still on the fence for me, but I don't know. See, the problem wouldn't be selling the cab. It would be where the hell am I gonna put all my toys if I sold this cab too. So I already invested this as a display space, so unfortunately it stays more display than playing it then because I have my toys on top of it and I can't play it. So it's like I gotta make space. We'll see. All right, thanks, Big Reese. Appreciate that. All right, we're gonna go on to the next one. Is my Star Wars, my original mod that I did. And so this originally started off as a stand-up Star Wars that I modded into a sit-down with my own seat, and then I bought the bench seat and sold my other seat. And I modded the control panel with lights, a PC. This plays every Star Wars game known to man, racing games, shooting games. This is my baby. It's my
first. You have to keep it. It's a 5.
That's a 5.
It's a promotional item to your skill sets and your talent, my friend. You keep that one, bro. That screams
the Star Wars. The only thing I would consider selling this is if Billy Bride is still here, and I actually ended up ever making my own cockpit cab. Like the original Star Wars cockpit is like so iconic, right? And like. That is something that I for a long time when the sit down came up, I was brainstorming for months, figuring out if I can make my own like mini cockpit shell, like taking the sides of like that Arcade1up panel, sticking it on the bench just so I'm covered by both sides and like sitting in here like this. But like it kind of looks like a cockpit. I can like
you're gonna put yourself inside of an Arcade1up
shell.
Is that what you're saying? So every single time I crawl into it, you get mad at me, but you're gonna build it.
They took an old Arcade1up, just gutted the inside and put it into a seat, and I was like, that kind of looks cool. And now I think about it, it looks janky, but I obsessed about having a cockpit for a very long time. That's the only reason I would sell it but selling it would be disrespectful So yeah,
but I love how you said this is my baby, and you did put her in the corner. She's like in the wedged corner.
I did. I don't play it because it's in the corner. It's hard to get to. I like. Yeah,
you need to rearrange when you sell.
Yeah, dude, that's huge. Like feng shui the heck out of that arcade function.
You know who's good at that?
Yeah,
this guy right
I Tetris like crazy, dude. I play Tetris like a beast.
All right, we need to have a Tetris session later on. Have it modded, keep it. It is. This is what started the channel. Was my Star Wars mod. So it's gonna be a keeper. All right, for sure. Let's keep it going. We got. All right, this is the Midway Legacy.
Done.
Done.
We all know. Get rid of it. Make room.
This was on the chopping block. We don't need to spend time on this right now because we all know.
You know what's coming. I can't wait.
I can't wait. That's right. Big Reese says it's a 5 though, or maybe he's just late and talking about.
It's great, but there's online coming. So
sell that garbage. Bye. Sell that garbage. All right, it's going up for sale like this week before somebody realizes that the other Mortal Kombat for sure is coming. But I just sold my Gen 2 Mortal Kombat 2, but
smart.
It's on a chopping block. I'm hoping I can get like 300 for this. It still goes for 450 on Walmart right now for this model. So that's the aim. We'll see what we can do. All right, we don't need to spend time on this.
Yeah, dude, take that 300, upgrade your internet. What's next?
Bastard. All right, we know Marvel versus Capcom.
You gotta sell it, dude. As much beatings as I deliver to you, you can't keep that thing. It's got to be PTSD.
Is that why I have to judge it based on how many losses I get by Rev when he hands it out?
Bro, I'm telling you right now, man. That right there is the best bang for your buck in the arcade community. It really is.
It is like the only game that pisses him off.
I swear I might buy another one. I feel like I might break it some days.
That's why I got my backup. That's why I got my backup, dude.
Okay, Mrs. Wu, you need to secretly record that when he's having like a little mental breakdown.
I should. Oh my goodness! I think he had picked up the tab at one point. And I thought he was gonna throw it.
I think times where I've like literally wanted to punch the screen because I missed the input and I lost my hair. Like I get. See, here's the thing about like my anger issues is that
this is why I have to always.
Because I'm generally a nice guy for the most part. So when I do get mad, like it just like comes out in like full force, like out of nowhere.
You're a volcano.
Are there any holes in your walls?
No, but there was. I did throw something at a wooden wall and made a big chip one time.
With a collectible.
I love it, dude. Yeah. I love it. I explode too, bro. Like it's all Call of Duty for me though. Like fighting games, I'm fine. But Call of Duty, I explode, bro. I start insulting their grandma's grandma. Like I go nuts.
I could just see like a toy, like a Ninja Turtle being thrown across the room.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it doesn't. It's bad when it's bad, but it doesn't happen very often, right? So
because you just like push it down. You just push it down until it explodes.
That's why I get my outlet, like beating up on people like.
But
Zohar
sweet
and
Lord.
I was gonna say,
oh my God.
So like, welcome to Die is your therapy session.
Oh yeah, anytime, like who wants to. So Kongzera says make a compilation of those NBC baby tantrums and upload it as a short.
I might have to.
I never do it when I play you though, because it's easy wins.
Oh,
you won't see it when I'm playing you.
Some of the best fights were Shawn Michaels and Triple H, man. I'm telling you.
That's true. All right, so let's get. This is I have over 7,000 matches on this cab. It's my #1 played cab of all time.
I don't think you'll be able to sell it. You're just gonna break it before you sell it.
I will never sell this cab. It's my favorite. It's my favorite. All right, Big Blue. Big Blue. This is another 5. This is a keep for me. I don't know what everybody else in the chat thinks about it, but it is one of the ones that brings joy. And I still haven't changed the damn panel yet. I need to do that soon.
Dude, the lobbies are busy every single day.
It's getting busier. I love it. Yeah. So it's good. It's a 5. It's a 5 just for the online play. Wayne Rice says it's probably a good idea to get rid of some of the Arcade1up cabs because you can get the most value for the cabs now once the new Pro line comes out and the value will drop.
That's very
It's a good proposition. Anytime like these big CS announcements and things happen, I actually looked on Marketplace the other day if any MK2 midways were on sale, and there's none. So I might be able to price it a little bit higher.
I did it.
I see it. You did it? You sorted everything? Oh my goodness. You spent the whole hour just sorting everything in this cab.
Marie Kondo the out of your stuff there, bro.
That's amazing. All right, so that's there. All right, next one is Tron. This is a modded Tron cabinet that I have here. Sneak peek, by the way, if you look at that control stick, there's been control sticks that have been breaking, and my good buddy Glenn Planamento sent me a sample of the new Disc of Tron version of his stick that is a replacement, and has a button already pre-installed. So Tron,
check out Retro Glenn
coming out soon. So yeah, please support Glenn. And if you didn't know, I'm gonna do a video about this. If your Tron stick broke, his is compatible, but for an interesting reason that you guys might be surprised about. So I'm gonna make some content about that. But this is a 3 for you?
Yeah, it is. It is, and here's why. What? Like, it's just, I hate to say it, dude. It's just a decoration.
Yeah.
No, it's like a 1. Somebody's. Are you saying how much you'll pay for it? You'll support Glenn. It's a nice nightlight. Sell the Tron and keep that cash. Some people. This is a very polarizing cab. Some people are like, it's the best thing ever, and some people are like, no, don't.
Yeah, I think it's because of the gameplay, right? You're limited to like the types of games, and
I
then
would put it in the hallway between your bedroom and your bathroom, so you never have to like worry about at night. Yeah, like when you're going from. That's perfect.
Yeah, so like we got 1s and 5s. This is one of the polarizing ones, right? Like it's been even kill for some of them, but 5 is a Tron. Big box is a monster. So I do have this modded to play other flight stick games, and so this is fun. Sell Tron unless it's a real one. Lots of stuff. Interesting. It's cool that Glenn did that. Lame arcade one can't make a good stick. That's true. It's not all the sticks have been breaking, so it's just one of the ones. So how dare you? If you sell Tron will come get you in your sleep. That's probably true. All right. Atoll says a Rev is wrong. It's a nostalgia must-have for your arcade. You may not play it, but you need to show it off. Depends on what you're looking for, right?
Yeah, I get it. I can respect it. If you want a home arcade, it looks iconic.
Yeah.
All right. This is interesting. Were this ever interest you? The NBSX?
Negative. No. Like I actually contacted them and said, "Do you have online play?" Their reply back in an email was one word: "No." I swear to God, that's all I got back. And then I saw the whole thing on Zodrider, and then I think it was Unqualified Critic, and I was like, dude, Unico is shadier than a palm tree in the middle of the California desert. Like, get that shit out of here.
Got a lot of 1s, some 5s. I mean, this is one of those that it's a multi-cade if you're short on space that can do everything, but I never play it because I can do everything else on it. But it's a beautiful looking cab for those that liked Big Red. And it's because there was no Arcade1up version offering of this that like, hey, this is one that's going to fit into your cab. Yeah. And if they're not going to come with that to market, if you're a home arcade completist, this is one of those that helps.
I get that. Look. I can respect that. Respect that.
All right. So Hilo No-Go, I actually, much like P-Dubs, did not buy this cab until, if you look at the screen, the Hilo hat came out available for it. So the stock games didn't appease me, but the fact that it's the simplest mod to multi-cade it, made it pretty worth the investment. So, all right, 5 for Kelso's Arcade. He just got it. He did a review. Check it out. 3 and put a USB in it for sure.
I mean, dude, really, like when you have to hack it to make it worth it, that's tough.
Is my internet getting boo-boo again?
Yeah.
No, dude, it's about Burger King quality right now. You're good.
Oh man, it says my connection is unstable. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging your router. Like I'm plugged in.
You're bouncing between like Taco Bell and In-N-Out. You're almost there, bro. You're almost there.
Listen, your machines hear you talking about getting rid of them, and they are rebelling.
That's what it is, man. The internet's looking at like he's gonna get rid of us.
I know. Are we freezing? Like what's happening?
You're not freezing. You just you granulate or digitize.
Digitize, granulate. All right.
Oh, I'm not on my best makeup and hair because I'm supposed to go running in a bit.
Okay,
so
all right.
That could be why.
I see like a little Wi-Fi thing on my corner, so it just keeps changing. So all right, hopefully we'll keep the stream ending pretty soon. Oh, I don't know what's happening. All right, we'll keep going. A lot of people are saying get rid of it. Nobody plays it. It's also dangerously on top of the staircase. I got some comments about Mrs. Congress falling over the other day.
Oh, dude, for real. Like you need the no-tip strap.
Well, this is the funny one. Like when you're coming up the staircase, you see this beautiful arcade. You're like, what am I getting myself into? And then as you turn, you forget that one's there. So it's the hook that gets you. But once you get reeled in, you're distracted with everything else.
Yeah, I live in Cali. That's why they throttle your asses the moments they're getting online. I don't know. There's so many things that our internet is. I have gigabyte internet. I gotta call Spectrum and see what's going on. Get a US coat hanger. Get some better connection going. Hopefully it gets better. Everybody, I appreciate that. If you don't play it, chuck it. That's a good rule. You know.
Dude, listen, man. That's my rule.
Yeah.
These all get used, and that's it.
Pac-Man doesn't.
Pac-Man's over there. Like Pac-Man, like listen, I can't get rid of Pac-Man because my mom bought it from QVC, And like if she came over and didn't see the gift I got, you know what I mean? She'd be like,
yeah.
What the hell? So like legit, it's there for when she comes. I'm like,
it's janky to play on, by the way, too. Like if you actually, this is I'm gonna call it right now. This is the damn cab that Keo Daikin played me on, because I could play Marvel vs. Capcom on here, and I couldn't even play it correctly because his ass was shaking the damn thing when we played it so much. So I just have some damn anxiety about this damn.
Wait, was it in your house?
No, it was at Bobby Vu's house on his janky advisor.
Yeah, dude. No, get rid of that thing.
This one might be on a chopping block for me, but yeah, it's good. Spectrum, no wonder. This is true. This is true. All right, our next cab is my version of the iArcade, the Dragon's Lair cabinet. So you've had it for a week or two. Do you?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Nu's like
no.
Get it.
Try Bomb Squad. Our kids really like Bomb Squad.
Yeah.
He had me play that one too.
Do you plan on getting the newer one? Like with all these cuts, like, because here's the question. Hear me out. Hear
there's a new one coming?
I just heard it now.
It's like 1.5 with like a little bit of upgraded hardware and like some upgraded software. So, but if you're going to get rid of this and replace it with one of the new skinned cabs because you want the different skin, I'd say great. But otherwise, I think having one of these in your collection is worth it right now, man. I do.
Yeah. Look at this. Super King saying it's the vintage model now. So for the old one.
It is. I mean, it really is. Like, I think that could be, dude.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what more can you do with it? Because it already has online internet play and you can download
it. It will have a burning log.
This is true. They actually put a new screen that has that. But the shape of the cab has always been one of the biggest downsides. People say it doesn't look like a real arcade because it's a candy cab design. So they made a new version that makes this more like shaped up, like almost looks like the MBSX.
It's a much better looking cabinet, but
it's the same hardware and everything else.
Right. The thing for me that I use it for mostly is the speakers. Like I just use those little 6x9 kickers, bro.
Ow, hates the iArcade. Look at that, a 1, a 3, and sell when Gen 2 comes out. Interesting. You're waiting to get your eyes.
So many hate mails now.
I know. It's one of this also polarizing machine. It's 5 is a keep. 5 is like keep. 1 is get rid of it, and 3 is in between. So 5 is on the high end. You like the candy cab design. Oh, thanks, Miguel. I appreciate that. Thanks for joining in.
I like their new cab design better, but I also got mine for $250, so I'm very happy.
That's true. And so when I backed the Kickstarter when this first came out, because when I was, funny enough, I had nostalgia about games that I didn't play that much. I had nostalgia for wanting a Dragon's Lair cab before I ever played it, and before Arcade1up announced theirs. If I knew Arcade1up was gonna do theirs, I probably wouldn't have gotten this. But I was like, oh, that cab looks really cool, and I was impressed with the art design. But actually, I have some potential future mods for this in terms of shape design that I might be doing later on. So sneak peek, cool. Arcade Mountain. If you don't know who he is, he made an iArcade 2.0 cab before iArcade 2.0 was even announced. Like he CNC'd his own shaped cab.
For real?
And yeah, I previewed it on one of my shows, like one of my Sneaky Thursday shows, and he showed it off, which is pretty cool. So he and I are gonna collab. We might have something out that might fix that too. I might be able to upgrade without upgrading.
Very cool.
All right, we're almost at the end of this. We're gonna get through it. So this is my Ms. Pac-Man with a custom riser on the bottom. It's classic. You got to have a Pac-Man in your arcade, right? No? Yes? No? Yes? No?
This is a cab that he puts all his tools on top because it's the only flat one with a very deep screen, so there's extra space for it. I'm not gonna lie, and our cat's in it because it's enough of a.
It's a cat nook. Yeah, it's like
that's okay. So it's all right.
No, it's for the cats. It's a cat house.
I know people love Miss Pac-Man, but
it's a 3. It's a 2.
Yeah, like for me, it's a 2.
Doesn't even play it.
Girthy's put 1 for every single one. I don't think he likes any of these. So
unless Girthy wants it, Girthy, please give me your offer.
Get a class of 81.
I mean, there is something to be said about upgrading that cab with a better cab. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Says it's dude. I know this could be one of those where I do sell it to get a better version of Pac-Man, because you could always just upgrade Pac-Mans continually,
right?
So you could always do that. You have to have at least one Pac-Man. In fact, I sold my Gen 1 Pac-Man to put this one up. So that's what happened originally. I sold my.
And you wait a couple of months, and Arcade1up's gonna release another Pac-Man. What was it, like 5 of them out there?
Yeah, I remember the Super Pac-Man.
Dude, that's the thing; they have to keep the license, right? So it's
all right. So this probably will go if I find another Pac-Man cab that I would be interested in. I actually do like the Class of 81 version. If that one went on sale at a decent price,
right,
I might consider upgrading to that, because I like that design, has online features to it too.
Right.
That would be good. So that would be the one. All right, it's a 1 replace with class of 81. If you don't play it, you would part with it. Here it is. Another super chat from Big Reese. He says, he's really about shipping, and he's shipped full-size cabs in the past. You know what it costs. You might need Mrs. Kong to convince the wife, like her to convince your wife to have something shipped. So here's the thing, though. You might have shipped full-size cabs, but I wouldn't trust an Arcade1up being shipped put together across the ocean. Like the MDF quality of these being able to be put together,
you break, you buy, dude.
That
you break, you buy.
Yeah,
right?
You break, you buy, and it comes. And we were talking about Outrun that has that big ass seat in it too, so it's not your standard thing I could just break down. Big Reese, we'll talk after this. If you really want an Outrun mod or something, it's one of those. My number one request I get now for commissions and services is, can you mod my Outrun? Can you do this service for me? So let's talk, Reese. We will get you something to mod up, and we can get you going if you really want it. But thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. We got to get going, so we'll keep it going. Appreciate you. All right, you have not. Tron is a 5, Star Wars is a 5. All right, thanks, Girthy. I apologize. I wasn't keeping track of everybody's responses. So this is an upgrade cab. We're getting down the line. All right. Oh, I moved into my garage, so I took pictures of some of my full size things. So this is a very embarrassing photo of me, because this is my full size virtual on cabinet that looks like storage right now.
It's so legit though. It's a full size virtual on.
Oh
my god, two of them.
But only one of them work.
Yeah, the blue side works.
Yeah, but get the other side fixed, and it's like, it's amazing. It's one of my favorite games growing up. Like, love virtual on. Get it working, keep it.
Yeah. So -5 for Super King. He's like, get rid of it. Atoll says you cannot sell full size. Oh,
worst case, you just drop it off at Ralph, right?
Yeah. I would have shipped across this. She would be a box full of dominoes when it comes out to remove. So all right, this is a lot of 5s. That thing is huge. It's got to go. So this is the machine that
displaced our car.
Yeah, I had to convince her to say, can I park a car outside so I can bring this into the house?
So every week he has to remember to move the car so we don't get tickets.
This is a 1. The game is amazing. Yeah, no sell. -100. All right, but Atel says you can sell it, so it's a 5. So a negative means I should sell. So I don't know which way you're going, Atul. So a 5 is a keep, 1 is a sell. So that's the rule.
-100.
The rare cab. I know he's going really
so rare. It is so rare.
Working. All right, I do have to spend more time in doing some content on my full size cabs. I got this almost a year and a half ago now at the great price of guess how much? $600.
Dude, you can't. You got to get it working. That is like, if you get it working, I'm taking a trip out there. We'll play, and then you can sell it. But
I know, to get it working. I'm gonna get it fixed and working. So yeah, $600 was a steal when I got this at the time. And
well, okay, so steps.
Most wives would not put up with this.
Most wives do not put up with this, especially when he shows up with the arcade at home. You're like, what the hell? Or I didn't think I was gonna win if I put this bid on. Who bids on something not thinking they're not gonna win? I don't understand.
Oh, I do that all the time. Just to make mofos have to pay for what I want. I do that all the time.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna skip ahead really fast, because this cab right here, the Star Wars Pod Racer.
Dude.
It's still shrink wrapped.
It's still shrink wrapped because I haven't touched it yet. So I have a full-size Star Wars Pod Racer. This is the cab she's talking about. I put in a bid at $400.
That's full size.
Thinking like, I'll never win this for $400. I won it for $400. Is it not worth buying for $400? Come on.
Put that back on the trailer and drive around Torrance 5 more times and shoot the whole thing again, and then sell it.
Didn't I show you the video of me
That's driving? The best video ever, dude. That is one of my favorite videos, because I guarantee you the people driving next to you are like, what the hell am I seeing right now?
Yeah. I don't think I have a video of that propped and ready, but I definitely probably should put that up. I had a video of this when I came home of me driving around my house with this, and
like a goddamn parade float.
Yeah, yes, dude. Fun. Yes.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? It's fun, but you'd sell it? I don't know. So are you guys?
It doesn't even work. It doesn't. No.
Really talking about full size arcades. I definitely want to get more into it. Yeah. All right. You want the Robotech thing behind it? Oh yeah,
that's custom
little painted
boards,
thing. That's right. I think I have an arcade acquisition disorder. That's probably true. This is a 5. Yeah, that's a custom Macross artwork in the back for when I do my Macross convention that happens every single year. So I talk about that. That's a major 5. Sell it and get a battle pod. Oh yeah, get a Star Wars battle pod. I look every time that goes on.
If you're going there, bro, go all the way to the back.
It's like 10 to 15 grand every time it goes up on sale. But like I'm like,
it also takes up 10 to 15 grand with the space.
Space right here.
A Star Wars battle pod in the house. All right, I just had
that'd be your sleeping room. You go sleep there.
That would be where you
go
just
sleep out
cozies
there.
up.
Non-working arcades, not good feng shui. Fix or sell. You're right.
Yeah,
dude, there's some truth there.
That's true.
Yeah, I do got to get it working though, because it's been sitting there for like 6 months now, and I haven't really worked on it. So, yep, can't keep them all. Mrs. Kongzerus needs a she shed.
Yes,
that's true. All right, so let's go back a couple then. All right, so my next couple ones are ones that are in box that I've not even touched yet. This is the Tetris Legends Ultimate Mini, and why did I pick this up? I had this on pre-order. And I was like, I'm not going to buy it. I'm just going to forego my $20. And then I was on, I forget which stream. I was watching the Basement Corner Arcade guys because I love those guys. And I was like, but it's limited edition. It's only like $300.
Bro, it's in a box for a reason. It's still in the box for a reason.
It's like, that's essentially what the Legends, the 2.0 RA Arcade looks like, right? With the little speakers firing down and that shape design. It's like, No.
It's just it's in a box because karma and the universe is telling you to sell it.
Damn it! I wonder if it's too late to just return it.
Look at all the ones. Look at all the ones, dude.
Wow. Yeah, can you return it? Like not sell, just get.
I think AtGames would charge me to like return it.
They'll give you a restocking fee.
CT Jason says he'll buy it.
CT Jason, sell it to me.
Oh, he said sell it to you. Really? Yeah. I mean, I could literally just drop it off at their office. Their headquarters office is in El Segundo, and so I can just be like,
take it.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
I just don't want it.
All right. Yeah. We'll see. A lot of time. All right. Preach it, Rev. It's in the box. Send back to sender. All right. These are ones. This might go, but I wanted to test it out. I don't know.
No, don't open it. Just put it back.
Just put it back.
Put it back.
No. All right, here's a couple of the other Arcade1ups I haven't got. I have a Simpsons cab that I acquired, and it's still in its box.
You need to get rid of that and have no documentation that you had it.
I don't know what you're talking about, Rev. I have no idea how I acquired this, but I do, and I had fun playing with it, and like.
But if you had fun playing that, you would have built it by now. You did not.
Because we don't have space for the extra 4-player cab right now. I was like,
that right there, that's bad juju. Get rid of it.
It's bad karma, bro. I'm telling you. That's
but it's Simpsons, and like it's so cool. It has the bowling.
Dude, you're gonna have one beat 'em up, and that thing's still in a box.
Bowling.
The good Lord is telling you to let that go, Kong. Let that go.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. Simpsons cab is iconic. You're glad that you got it. Simpsons is overrated. You bought it for $400 plus shipping. Keep it for the bowling. All right, you will buy it for me. All right, CT's video, Jason's are hilarious. CT Jason is pretty good with this stuff. Although his Wolfpack is a little suspect. All right, we got some ones. Simpsons, bye-bye.
We got some ones. Let's move on. Next one.
Jabs are always being thrown.
All right. Yes. All right. Here's our next one here that is in a box. The Atari Legacy cab, also still in a box with the riser, the light up marquee. This is the
Where was this one hiding?
You not seen this?
No, you pulled out. Wait.
5.
Yeah, you want to keep an Atari. He doesn't have anything like that. Yeah.
What are you, window licking? Like, no.
What?
God, no.
Listen to the wife. She said anytime somebody says 5 or she says 5.
Nu, would you like it?
Should we ship it to you as a gift?
Oh, I see what you did there.
No, we wouldn't like it. No, we wouldn't like it, Mrs. Crew.
We'll take it if you guys personally deliver it.
There you go. If you personally deliver it, we'll take it.
Oh, that would be fun to put in some luggage, right? Oh, I just have this in my luggage to be able to ship this over.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
Great. We got some ones. This is another polarizing. All right, mint in box. You're killing me. What's up, 19K Fox? Yeah, man. I got this on the sale. It was like $250 from Amazon. I was like, oh, such a good deal. I just didn't have the space yet.
We're not giving it.
And then the Centipede came out. And so now I'm like, I don't know. Tempest is a 5. Definitely need it. $250 was a steal for the cab. And it doesn't have the online.
For $250, I'd sell it and make money.
Oh yeah,
that's true. You could. All right, you want to go? All right.
Sell it to Australia.
All right, we got a little one that's woke up, so we probably need to end this pretty soon. All right, so let's move on. I think that's it. Oh wait, no, I have one last one. This is my last one. Big Buck World. This is my Big Buck Hunter cab that's been modded with the PC now. That has a full-on.
He just modded it. It's amazing. It's got it's amazing. The hideaway guns, the pull-out TV.
This is
Oh, you didn't show them the little drop cab.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making a video soon about this because I heavily upgraded this. So not only does it have the stock games that still work, but I have actual custom clack light guns inside.
Oh, and, yeah, that's right.
That's amazing. That's a 5 for me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this one because he turned
some
it.
Ones.
He turned it a certain way, so now that my little hallway to get to the staircase has gotten like tinier.
Wild. Oh, yeah. And this is one of those nostalgia ones. This is for Big Reese because this was a nostalgia cab for me because it gave us this.
Hi, this is Mrs. Kong's R Us, and are you ready to get Big Buck Wild? Well, let's go.
Oh, dirty girl.
Right? I mean, I actually, when I told her about selling it, I think she was like, you're going to sell the Big Buck Wild cab? Like, she's almost attached to it because it brought out, this cab gave us Mrs. Kong's or Us.
I like how you said, like, she thought about it. I was like, I don't know how you're going to sell the TV and, like, all this other stuff with it, too. Because this TV sticks out. I've run into it so many times.
Yeah.
It's big. Like, here's the thing, man. A lot of your cabs, the issue is they're not cabs. They're long, they're skinny, they're different angles, they're different, vibes, and they just don't feng shui well. So like a reorganization after you get rid of and purge the weak, you'll have an awesome look and feel to it, man. You'll have plenty of space.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, but yeah, I think I made the decision that I needed to like have one.
Is Tony putting $5 on to reserve the cab?
No, he's giving a $5 super chat so we can play the other Buck Hunter video like this.
Hi, this is Mrs. Kong's Rus, and you know what they always say? Bigger is always fucking better.
Look how embarrassed she is.
Wow.
This gave us,
he's blushing.
Mrs. Kong's or Us. So I think this is a keeper for me. I really have to keep this in the arcade. It's I don't know. It's a good one, right? Aren't you happy that we're keeping it and that I didn't buy another light gun cab?
Oh, right. It's this or Terminator 2. What do you want?
Yeah. What's it gonna be?
Moving on. It's late.
It's moving on. Well, thank you all so much for joining. We're gonna get wrapped up pretty soon here. I don't know if I really made a decision. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the video. I'm gonna calculate every single 1 through 5 for everything. Maybe I'll do my own ranking and modding system to see what happens. I appreciate some of the comments, but Nu and Rev, after seeing everything that's been here, I think that's the last one in my collection that I took a picture of. Oh, actually, I did it. Wait, there's more.
What?
I have to get rid of this.
What?
This is right here. I do. This is my project cap. I have a Tron that's here that I need to sell. This one's an absolute sell because I don't need another Tron.
What's that garbage next to it?
That's my pinball machine. So this is my Macross arcade. So let's talk about Tron. This is a sell. You guys all can put ones here. This is getting rid of. I just need to finish the project. This was a Gen 1 cab skin like Tron. I just never finished it because real Tron came out. This is my Macross arcade cab. I don't think I would ever sell this. This is that's
for you, dude. That you can't.
Yeah, and then the last one is this the Star Wars Marvel pinball. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude, you're at 11 or 12 cabinets that you need to purge out of that collection.
Oh, and the Paw Patrol. I definitely got to keep this, right?
Right.
We got to do
13 now that you need to purge out of your collection.
Yeah. What are the ones on this whole list that you saw that you would just like,
think about it. So the racing cab, the sit down cabinet, right?
Yeah.
The other cab right next to it, the outrun cab, send that to Australia and get as much as you can out of that. The Street Fighter cab that you first modded, get rid of that. Mortal Kombat, get rid of that. Unico, get rid of that.
Oh.
Pac-Man, get rid of that. Mrs. Pac-Man, get rid of that. Tron, get rid of that. Simpsons is still in the box. Arcade Legends is still in the box. Your Pod Racer is still shrink wrap. There's 10. Tron, that busted garbage right behind you is 11. That hold on. Then you had Virtuon you need to fix and then move to Minnesota in my basement. I'll make space. Otherwise, Virtuon is number 12, and then Baby Kate is 13.
Wow.
Oh, I'm getting offers for the Macross cab. Oh, C-Mart. Look at that.
Dude,
you
that
have some great
Macross cab
elephant
is
memory,
legit.
man. Look at you. I'm going to go back and listen to what you just said and then ignore everything you just said. But I appreciate your opinions.
Tony
Nu
Stark it,
and
bro.
Rev.
Tony Stark it. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do any of that.
He did get a $5 super chat for 19K Fox because I absolutely stole a page from his book every time he does a super chat with the Mrs. Kongzerus moment. So here you go. One more time, 19K Fox. Do you request?
Hi, this is Mrs. Kongzerus, and you know what they always say. Bigger is always fucking better.
I gotta do what the people ask for, right?
Why are you hiding your wife? Why are you hiding your wife?
Because 19K Fox is in the stream. So.
Dude.
Why are you so cringing about that video?
She is blushing.
She doesn't see. Oh, thank you, 19K Fox, for making my wife blush live on stream.
I told you you gotta hide him with him.
Gotta hide him. Well, I do have one last thing to share. Nu and Mrs. Kongzerus wanted to provide some more potential content. So Nu and Mrs. Kongzerus, do you have anything you might want to mention for folks, or should we play maybe a teaser video?
Let's go with the teaser video.
Let's do it.
Yeah? Y'all ready for this?
Hello, Nu. I like to go up and down and all around. I'm a gambling woman, and I'd bet on you. Good night, sugar.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Cammy!
Ow!
Yeah. Holy Darkside Raven! I can't wait to conjure more with you.
Oh, boy.
When you said you were taking care of business, I hope that business is me. Check us out and All In with Mrs. Rev and Nu.
Dun-dun-dun.
Legit Psylocke, girl!
Let's get out of the video and let these girls talk for a minute so that they can...
Oh, go on with your bad self, girl!
He's gonna go to the corner now. Yes, so we are definitely thinking about something coming up very soon. Check us out on Sundays. We are still finalizing some times and stuff like that too, but we're hoping for... Nu, would you like to introduce a little bit more?
Yeah, so I think we're probably set on this time every other weekend, right? And just kind of go from there, see if it grows. But we're going to talk about pretty much everything. I mean, it's focused in inclusion and getting more women involved. But definitely everybody's welcome to come. And I think it'll be fun. The topics that we're going to talk about. And definitely we want people to be involved in the chat. And that's going to drive what we do as well. So
right on. So you're going to be all in with us.
All in.
I don't know why you threw the mouse at me, but I guess I'm supposed to be clicking around at stuff. So yes, we appreciate you for watching our fine husbands, and we're hoping to be able to carry the show, be able to bring in new content and new things like that too. I am so stoked for it, and we can't wait to see everyone very soon.
Right.
I'm excited that I don't have to do content anymore, and these ladies are gonna actually put on a show, right, Rev? It's gonna be fun.
I am loving it.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
what
we're gonna do is next Sunday will be the premiere. So next Sunday, a week from today, this time slot. So instead of every Sunday, the Sunday Funday show with Mrs. Kongzerus and B, since both of you have been joining, I think we're gonna talk some logistics. You can see us on, both our channels. Probably we might consider that. But this time slot every other week, Rev, maybe let's just do like a bro show or something on those other off weeks, and then
bro
show,
bro.
And then we can have the competitions every other week. Like it'll be
right.
the bro show versus the girl show. So
you know what we'll do? I guarantee you we'll get more thumbs up on our videos than they get on
oh
theirs.
yeah, absolutely.
Totally,
no,
bro.
No. Listen
Totally.
up. Listen.
I can dress up in cosplay too if I need to.
Oh,
yes, please.
Okay, we're gonna have to bring our A game, but I have like 4 new things coming, and he has picked them out.
Some of those you're not allowed to wear on the stream.
When he heard that you were picking her outfits out, he was like, "Oh, this is happening."
He started shopping for stuff.
Yep.
I did pick out a few outfits for myself.
Yep.
For myself.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think we're gonna beat them. I think we'll be fine.
No,
I'm not
It'll be
worried.
fine. It'll be fine. All right,
I think it's gonna be good to have a female perspective, man. I think there's gonna be a lot of unique flavor out there that, you know, right now, if you go to any of this retro community, it is a giant sausage fest on every stream, right? So it's really good to have a female's perspective and let them talk their shh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we might be backstage lurking somewhere, helping them out and doing.
I'm gonna be like her IT guy. Are you kidding me? Like,
I don't know. I mean, I like how this collaboration works out between us. So you might see some more of the four of us, you know, doing things. But every Sunday, this has been a good spot to chill and hang out with, you know, one of the best couples in the world, Nu and Rev. It's been fun getting to know you both. Last couple of months.
Dude, you guys are awesome, man. Believe me.
Yeah.
I enjoy you guys more than you know. So thank you.
All right, well, stay tuned again next week. I will not be selling any of my cabs, but we will see the Nu and Rev show. I'm kidding. I'm going to sell everything right away. And if you're interested, message me and we can talk. So, Big Reese, we'll see about those shipping prices. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great Sunday.
Thank
See
you.
you later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.